Hey everyone, welcome to the third episode of Deadbeat Son. I'm your host, Trey Lamb. It is August 2nd today that it's coming out. I'm recording this on the 1st, so happy August. Big month for a lot of people. If you, I don't know what happens in August. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Thank you to all the people who have been watching, commenting on YouTube, who've been listening, downloading on Spotify. It's very cool to see some interaction. I mean, this podcast, we're going to the moon, baby. This podcast is the next, is the next Dogecoin. We're gonna get some heavy sponsors who are going to take the value of this straight to the top. And as soon as everybody buys in, we're crashing, baby. We're crashing all the way down. So look out for that. That'll be fun. Stay tuned to see the rise and fall of Trey Lamb. I hope I didn't just prophesize my own demise. Anyway, it's August. It's a fun month. We had a fun weekend. Boy, was it. It was actually kind of interesting. This episode's going to be a little different, by the way. It's not just going to be me up here yapping the whole time. It's going to be a lot of that, but not a lot. It's going to be some of that. I want to share with you all a new project that I'm working on with a couple very funny friends of mine, comedians, Andres Herrera and Karan Reddy. This weekend, I had some shows. They were a lot of fun in Ogden. Good crowds came out. I gotta tell you about this one guy first. Okay, let me tell you about the shows this weekend first. Then I'll tell you about my project, and then show you the project. So that makes sense. Had a couple spots this weekend. Another buddy of mine, comedian out here, was headlining a weekend at the same club that I will be at the end of August. Make sure to get your tickets. August 26th and 27th, headlining in Utah, baby. If you're in the Utah area, I'm going to be doing a little weekend. So I was there doing, 15 minutes just before the headliner. And Friday night was a lot of fun. Nice crowd came out. Got to know everyone. It was good. No problems. Saturday, the crowd was great. Good turnout. Sold out, actually. Sold out the club. 150 something odd people came out. Very exciting. And they were hot, baby. Woo! They were hot. It was, you couldn't tell your name without getting an applause break. It was like, it was hot. You love a hot crowd. I was interacting. Maybe I'll have a clip out. I was talking to this one guy in the crowd. I think I got this. Then their whole angle, they wanted us to replace the word gay with bunk. That was their solution to it. You remember that? Okay, you were also a degenerate. I felt it in the fist bump. I felt it. We both can't connect our mustache in the middle. Our skin would touch. The crowd was loving it. Everyone was having fun. Set went great. I'm sitting in the lobby after my set. The headliner's on stage, okay? It's going great. This guy comes out. He's drunk. He comes out of the showroom into the lobby. He's pretty drunk. He's kind of stumbling around. He walks past myself and
a few other comedians who were there hanging out. He walks past us, and then he looks back at me, and he was like, "Hey, man, you can't be stealing jokes, dude." I was like, "What, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "You know what you did, bro. You're stealing jokes, dude. You can't be doing that." He's like, "You recorded that? Go watch it back. Go watch you stealing jokes." I was like, "Well, what are you talking about?" Because I'll hear him out. Hey, if I don't, obviously I don't steal jokes. That's goes without saying. But if I hear, if someone tells me, "Hey, I heard you do, you did this joke. Well, so and so has this joke already," and I'll go, "Okay," and I go try to find it. If it's exactly the same, which has never happened, but if it's exactly the same, I'm not doing the bit anymore. I don't care. I'll write more. So this like with Mark Norman a couple weeks ago, who gave me a shout out on his podcast, by the way. That was really cool of him. On Tuesdays with Stories. So that was nice of him. Thank you, Mark, who is definitely watching this. So a couple of weeks ago, I'm sitting there with Mark, and I was looking through the comments on one of my posts, on one of my clips, and someone said, "This is just a ripoff of a Mark Norman bit." And I was sitting there with Mark, and I said, Hey, Mark, someone says that this joke is that I'm ripping you off here." And he goes, "Well, what's the joke?" And I showed it to him, and he's like, "No, I don't have anything like that." He's like, "I got one thing that I do this, but that's a different thing entirely." So I go, "Okay," and then I replied to the comment. I go, "I just checked with Mark. He's cool with it." You know, what would you have me do? Like, so this guy, he's like, "You're stealing jokes, man. You're stealing jokes. You can't be doing that shit. Pardon my language." And then I was like, "Okay, well, what's the joke? What joke did I do that I stole?" And he said, "The weed one." I was like, "I didn't even do any weed jokes, bro." I was like, "I didn't even do any weed jokes. This is a clean show. I didn't even do any." I said, "Do you know where you've seen the joke? Do you know how it go? Do you remember how it goes? Like, what did I say, or what does Tom say?" Because he said I stole it from Tom Segura. He's like, "You stole that shit from Tom Segura." And I was like, "Well, what's the joke?" And then he couldn't tell me the joke, couldn't tell me where he saw it. And it was just like, "You can't be doing that shit, man. You can't be doing that." And then, eventually after enough of that, the other comedians, I had some manpower behind me because I'm not a big guy, so that's why people feel like they can, they can talk shit. So, but I had a bunch of comics, a bunch of guys behind me, so. And now they're chiming in too. They're like, "Bro, you're drunk. You're just." And this guy, and he's like, he keeps saying like, "Oh, I'm not trying to be a dick, bro." Well, you're kind of coming at me. I said, "Well, you're coming at me pretty aggressively about this, saying I'm stealing jokes." He's like, "Well, you are, bro. You record that? Go watch it back. You'll see you stole it." Like, I know what I said, dude. I don't need to watch it. I don't need to go watch it to see what I had it written out already. I knew exactly what I was gonna say. Sorry to if that kills the magic of live shows, but a lot of the time we know what we're gonna say. So this guy, he walks off in a huff, and he's leaving. And then as he walks out the door, I go, "Hey, make sure to check me out August 26th and 27th. I'll be headlining." And then gets a little laugh from the other guys, and this guy, the drunk guy, turns around, comes back in the building, and is like, "Yeah, laugh it up, man, laugh it up. You're stealing, you're a thief, man. You're stealing jokes." I go, all right. Thanks a lot, buddy. And then the guys were like, "Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it." I'm not. Listen. I get called much. I
I get much worse online from people, you know. I get called racist and homophobic and like all this kind of good stuff, and then also gay, like whatever, man. So I'm not too worried about that, but just the nerve. And then anyway, so check me out headlining. I'll be doing all of Tom Segura's material from 2016. That's what I'm gonna start doing, because you know him and I have a lot of similarities. So those were the shows. Shows were great though. Just this one guy was a problem. You know, sometimes one of the other comedians, he told me, he's like, "Don't worry about him. You probably just made his girlfriend laugh." And that, you know, sounds like a brag, but there's truth to it. Because a number of times after a show or an open mic, if there's, you know, a lot of people, you know, if my set goes particularly well, people will come up to me and to say, "Hey, good job," and it's nice. And sometimes they're women, and they're women who are there with their boyfriends, and so they'll say, "Hey, oh my God, you're so funny," or "Hey, good job," even just something like that, like, "Hey, good job," you know. I go, "Hey, thanks a lot, thanks so much." And sometimes, if they're especially nice, then the boyfriend and they're with their boyfriend, I've never gotten a more firm handshake than from the boyfriend of a girl who's telling me she thinks I'm funny.
Oh boy.
Bro, dude, they just gotta let you know. They gotta let you know that they're there, you know? They just gotta be like, "Hey, yeah, you may be funny, but look how strong my hand is." Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's so strong. I don't know. Maybe that's just the ego, you know, which is growing every day, baby. But man, do they have a good firm grasp, a good farm raised grasp on these boys. I'll tell you what. If I see a guy come up to me after or if I see a woman come up to me, a young woman come up to me after a show, because old guys, I get it. You know, the older guys, if they're there, they don't care. You know, if they've been married for 30 years, you know, they're just glad their wife's happy. They're just glad she's smiling and she had a good time, and he's just trying to get to bed. That's so when they give me a firm grasp, I know there's nothing behind it. It's just like, "Hey, I'm just trying to get to bed," you know, and they just are that way. They just have those hands. But the young guys, what do we like? Maybe I'm you know, undeveloped as a man. Maybe I haven't developed fully yet into being a man. But these young men, dude, they gotta really just crunch city. You know, "Oh, you're so funny. Oh, you know, all right." And I go, "Hey, yeah, hey, come check me out end of August, you know, headlining." And they go, "Oh, I'll be there." And then the boyfriend just comes in and just with the jaws just crushing me, baby. And I go, "Ha, all right, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for coming. I'm not trying to I don't want your girl. I don't care. But boy, do they have a good grasp. Probably I wonder how they get these insane grips, these young guys, you know? It's got to be from just white knuckling their PlayStation controllers when, you know, some 11-year-old from Kazakhstan just, you know, beats them in Call of Duty and throw it through the wall, and, you know, of their like 3-story house, and their mom comes, he got upset again, you know, that kind of thing. Or, you know, "Here's your chicken nuggets," you know, or like just gripping onto that, you know, kombucha drink that his girlfriend made him buy, and just squeezing the hell out of the steering wheel of his whatever Honda that he upgraded and spent all his crypto money on that he ended up losing anyway. And so mad because his can't communicate with his girlfriend who's crying next to him in the car, and she's so mad, and he can't tell her. Just, man, just, if only these guys could just tell their girlfriends, like, I don't like the crystals. Like, just talk. Just try to talk. And then, but that's just on the way to the show. And then they're at the show, having a good time. He's just mad the whole time, dude. He's just mad. Just eating his chicken tenders or his, turkey wrap. Just so mad eating it. God. He's just looking over at her. He's just, thinking about just all the problems that aren't really real. Just making up problems, just looking at her, watching her enjoy the show. Making up problems like, God, she's always buying makeup wipes. And didn't I just buy her those shoes? Why she never unties her shoes when she puts them on? She always leaves them tied, and it's gonna wreck the shoe. It's gonna wreck the heel of the shoe. Like, I told you I was gonna be late. I didn't get mad at me for being late. I told her I was gonna be late. I don't know why she's mad at me for being late. I told her. It's stuff like that. You're just getting mad. She's watching the show, having a good time. Show's over. You're leaving. You go ha ha. And then you see my hey. Hey. You see my dumbass on the way out, and you're like, this fucking guy. And then she goes, oh, hi, you're so funny. Oh, my God. I get it. I get it now. I really do, actually. Oh, my God, you're so funny. And then they're just like, yeah, I got something for you. Yeah, I got something funny for you. How's that right there? That's all they get, because a lot of guys can't communicate their frustrations, and they take it out on my hand. Wow. How's that for a lesson? We figured that out live, baby. We figured that one out live. That's why we do it. That's why I'm doing this. For fun stuff like that. Okay, so that's whatever. That's the handshake, and then the guy. So I'm stealing jokes and getting my hands crushed. I want to tell you about this project because I'm very excited about it. So myself and a couple comedians, Andres Herrera and Karan Reddy, we went downtown Salt Lake City on Friday and Saturday night, and we had a sign made up that said, and we were doing a little bit of street roasting, baby. Roasting people in the street, okay? We had a sign that said, come get roasted. We had cameras. We had people. I mean, it was tops. It was so much fun. So we just stood there. People would walk up to get roasted. A lot of drunk guys are pushing, roast him, and then they all come up, and then people see what's going on, and it was exciting. It was fun. First night, there was just the three of us, myself, Karan, and Andres, and it was a hit. I'm going to show, okay. And then the next night, we got even more word spread like wildfire. Other comics, other comedians heard about it. Everyone wanted to be in. So we went from 3, and then we doubled it the next night with the amount of comics. Everyone got to switch up and have a turn. It was a lot of fun, and it's just the beginning. So, and it just goes to show, because we see a lot of the man on the street, a lot of interviewing, just people passing by in the street, and those are fun to watch. And so we figured, why not take our our passion for comedy and kind of throw that in the mix too. So roasting, doing a little street roasting, and it just goes to show how when you take an idea that's already been proven to be successful and do it yourself, you can have a lot of fun with it. So I'm going to be releasing the footage, like the longer full videos on YouTube, and I'm going to do clips on I'll cut up shorter clips for Instagram and TikTok and this and that, but you guys are going to get to see the first you're going to get the first like fuller length clip. I'm going to I'll show like a good it won't just be like a few seconds cut up. It's going to be a longer thing. You'll get to see a few of us, a few different people, comedians I'll throw into the edit, and I hope you enjoy. That's going to be the rest of the episode. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening. Remember to get the tickets to that Ogden show in Utah, that August show in Ogden, which is in Utah. That's a mess. Like the podcast, leave comments. I appreciate all of it. Give me a rating on Spotify and Apple. That's super helpful. And merch. I'm gonna be look out for merch soon, because I'm working on that to have ready for my headlining weekend. So that'll be coming out soon. And thanks so much for listening and watching. And take care. Bye. Hey, thank you guys.
I'll sword fight you and you will never win.
We'll cross streams and it'll be the end of me.
Roast the fuck out of her, please.
All right, well, come on up, you guys. All right, we got a couple. All right.
City boy summer.
Okay, this is who I'm looking
Watch out,
for.
watch out.
Okay, bad bitch, city girl. Okay, get out the way.
All right, we're gonna be shooting here.
Roast the fuck out of her, please. Roast the fuck out of her.
Why do you want me to roast her so bad, not you?
You can roast me. I don't give a fuck. I'm confident.
You're confident? Confident guys say I'm confident for sure. So you guys a couple? What's going on?
No.
It's a situation.
No, right away. So no from her and maybe from him. That's a no.
It's a situationship.
It's a situationship. It was a yes until you put on that dangly earring, I bet, right? Was that how it happened?
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Okay.
You kind of, okay, let's see here. Okay, what's your name? Brooklyn. Okay. You kind of got like Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend, but after she died kind of vibe to you.
I don't know about that one. I genuinely don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't know who that is. It's just a.
Something better.
Okay, I'll give you something better. You look like the kind of girl that would go out with a guy with a dangly earring. How about that for one? Hey, there we go. What? Okay, you got
I think you can do one better.
You think I can do one better?
Is this a brush?
It's a microphone. It's a little fuzzy thing on the microphone. That just picked up all the. Okay, what? Okay, I see you got a vape there. No, I don't need you to turn around. You got a vape, I see. And what flavor is that you're smoking? Fuckboy?
Watermelon bubblegum, so pretty much basically, yeah.
Essentially just fuckboy. And then there he is, just hit his own vape right on cue.
But the mod, I feel like it's douchebaggier, you know?
What is douchebaggy?
The mod, like that.
Oh, having the thing. It's more effort, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to. I put money into looking like a fucking tool. Not that you are that guy.
All right, let's see. Is this your lady right here?
My lady, yeah.
Hey, hell yeah. What's your lady's name?
Zoe.
Zoe. Hey, give it up for the first interracial couple in Utah. Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. How disappointed is your father that you're dating this guy? Do you know these bikes are stolen?
Absolutely.
All right, Zoe.
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
I'm trying not to get herpes. I think that's a Dave Chappelle joke.
Monkeypox right
Or
now.
monkeypox, that's right.
But let him God.
You're a hoe, but you're a hoe with a conscience.
I'm not a hoe. I'm not a hoe at all, actually.
Okay, I don't know. All right, well,
I love.
you.
I love.
You love. What is it that you love?
I'll baby the shit out of you. Like, if you're my boyfriend, I'm gonna like baby the shit out of you. I'm gonna love you I'm gonna let you feel loved.
So on top of the monkeypox, you're also annoying. You're a nag. What do we got here? Well, right off the bat, you should have dyed your roots. I don't know if you knew that about that.
Hey, it costs a lot of money.
To dye your roots?
Yes, it doesn't look that bad.
I noticed. I noticed. What about, so like, what's going on over here? Are you guys both related? What's...
No.
I didn't know lesbians can meet on Ancestry.com. I didn't know that I was like fucking around with Puritans right over here. This is crazy. So you guys, how's soaking been? How, ladies, you like soaking?
Soaking? No.
No? It's a full dick. Well, make fun of me. What do you got to say about me? What do you got?
Well, you're out here on the street.
So I'm homeless? Is that what you're trying to get at? Typical white women making fun of the poor, huh? All right.